Hello guys, B here, and today we're gonna be making a slimline card. And for this project we're gonna be using this Grumpy Dragons set. It's super cool. I have here the Cranky Pants die, but we're not gonna be using that one. I thought I was gonna be using it, but not. And then I also have the Grumpy Dragons outline set, and this is the body die set, and we're gonna be using the Polaroid die Slimline. Then from this set, the paper pack Slimline paper pack Enchanted Kingdom, we're going to use those two papers, and from the Enchanted Forest we're going to be using this purple one. Let's go ahead and get started. So what I have here is my Polaroid die with that sparkling cardstock, and we're not going to be using the middles from this but from the papers that I showed you before. And here I have that cut, and I'm gonna save this for a later day for another project. So here I'm gonna bring over the Enchanted Kingdom and the Enchanted Forest papers. Let me set these packs aside for now, and what I want to do here is cut those squares from the Polaroid die in specific places of my paper. For this one on the left, I want the castle to be seen, like to the left corner of my little square. And what I'm gonna do, so I still save some of this paper because I don't want to throw away the sides that are not gonna be used, I'm just gonna make a mark with my pencil, and I'm just gonna cut those two pieces so I can use them for a later project and just have that middle part. And I'm gonna be doing this for all three pattern papers. I am going to speed through this part, and I'll see you at the end. And after I cut them, here they are, the three, and I also have here my card base, which I have chosen that lilac lavender color. And what I'm gonna do here is what I always do when I have something to glue in the middle, because I want to make sure that it's centered and it looks okay. So what I'm doing here is just centering my Polaroid die, and then I'm just gonna add glue to the middle of each of the squares and add my center piece that we cut before. But I noticed here that this paper was a little bit too big, so I'm just trimming a little bit of it so I can have the right size. So I'm gonna speed through this part again. I'll see you at the end. I'm using for this my wet glue. And here it is. I am not going to glue down yet the Polaroid part, like the frame, because I want to make sure that my stamps are not going to be underneath some of that Polaroid part. So I'm just going to leave it as is, set it aside, and I'm going to stamp my images. And for that, I'm going to be using Memento Tuxedo black ink, as I am coloring with alcohol markers, and my paper is Hammer Mill 100 pound. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and voila, here they are. And I have used a purple and yellow. I thought it was a cool combination to use. And I'm gonna speed through this part, but you'll see me placing my dragons where I think they should go. And for some of them, you see me doing here that I'm gonna trim that part right there, like the wall, I guess, the edge of the wall, because I didn't like how it looks like with my car. So I'll see you at the end. Then here I have my bats from the Batty Die set and my sentiments, and I matted them on sparkly pink paper, so cardstock. So I'm just using my wet glue to add my bats, and I'm gonna use glue for one part of my sentiment and dimensionals for the other. And my card is finished. I love it, and I added some animal glittery dots that I had in my stash. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure that you join our Facebook group where the design team shares all their makes and also other people that love Whimsy Stamps, so you are inspired. I'll see you next time.